Ezisolution systems, Easy-solution.com is authorized representative of Ezisolution Systems Australia. Today, I want to be able to explain the difference between Layby and invoice. Now, the Layby I'm talking about is this Layby and invoice. And when to use the Layby and what type of business that uses Layby. And I will not be mentioning anything about the configuration of it because the configuration, as I explained in my previous video, I will be making explanation of configuration to engineers. And for you to have access to all our configuration pages, you need to visit our YouTube page and you need to be a member. Meaning you are on monthly payments. You are paying for monthly. Now, what is the difference between invoice and Layby? The Layby or invoice, the invoice is actually when you're making transactions. When you're issuing invoices to your customers. Any customer that walking into your place and buy is invoice. And anyone that comes in and buy also for Layby means the customer is actually picking an item and they are depositing some part of money. And this option is not used in every type of business because the business you are doing depends on the configuration that should be used. Now, the best business that can use Layby, okay, let me finish the explanation about the Layby. Layby is actually when customer walk into your shop and they pick a product and they want to start paying for that particular product. But this very product they are paying for, they are not picking that product. That product, you are removing that particular product. You are keeping that particular product outside from the shelves. You are removing it completely for them. Now, this is different from credit sales. They are not the same. The credit sales means customer walking and he pick up a particular product, say, I want to buy this. And the customer now start depositing money. The customer is depositing is actually to buy that particular product. And this particular product that the person is buying is a different one. Meaning, this particular product the person is buying is completely a particular goods that you have so many of it in the store. And this customer needed to buy that particular product. He's paying for it, depositing for it. Meaning you have those products so many. You are not removing that particular product from your shelf. You are still having that product in the shelf. Their pattern is deposit method. But the Layby is the one that these products is a product that you don't have many. It's a product that the customer may come back from, someone can buy that particular product, and now when the customer comes to buy, he needs exactly that particular one. Now that brings me back to the type of business that can use it. You see, clothes, people that are selling like boutique, some boutique, when you go, because of the way they buy their products now they go and buy colors or particular size. And this particular, because they are not manufacturer, they are not wholesalers, they may go to market again, they will not get exact color, exact size, exact type. that particular customer need. It means for this particular business, you are removing your product, that particular product, and you're keeping it aside for that particular customer. When the customer start paying for that particular product, that is the type of business that uses Layby. But the business that you are depositing, let's say someone working in a particular shop, you want to buy iPhone 12. Now you are buying iPhone 12. You have so many items, iPhone 12. The customer walk in and is paying for iPhone 12. And anytime they come, you just put a hand and bring any of the iPhone 12 and say to that, that is not Layby. That pattern is that the person is making deposit. But if you choose to use a Layby pattern to handle it, no problem. But the business actually meant for Layby should be a business of that particular product. It is not a product that is so common that you chooses to keep aside for that customer. You remove it and keep it aside. Then the customer will be paying. Anytime the customer come and pay money, the receipt that will print out will show the amount, all the history of how the person is paying for that particular money. And when the person places the last order, then pays the last balance, the system will automatically turn that Layby to invoice. Let's take it. Now, I am customer working and I want to use this figure. This is the product the person is buying for the very first time. I want to use, I want to use 10,000 and they buy it to that 20,000. And now we change it to Layby before we sell. Then I'm selecting the customer's name. The customer's name is not in the system. Let's just pick up a name. Let's pick up this particular name instead of start creating new one. Now this is in the customer's name. Then, and the customer want to pay. Remember we have changed this to Layby. Then we click here and the customer want to pay. He's paying 5,000 first as initial payment. Then now we are printing the receipt. If we print this receipt, because my system, I don't have printer configured, that is why it's showing me this. If the reason why this system is able to sell this invoice, even when customer is not paying full amount, it's because it's on Layby. If invoice is here, the system will not allow that to happen. Because it's invoice and you don't sell credit here. If you want to sell credit with POS, there is a configuration that needs to be done. And those configurations are going to be on my paid membership. We need to handle anything configuration. I'll be making videos mentioning some functions, but the configuration aspect of it will be on my paid. So if you need it, you are going to be part of join my membership in the YouTube. Then you can request for the video. Then I will make any video and it will be for those that are members. But how it functions, I'll be making the videos. Then you look at the video, you make a request. Then you join the membership, whereby I'll make the video and post it to that group. Okay, now I continue. You see, if you print this receipt, the system is able to print the receipt. Now, if this receipt comes out, the receipt will have explanation. And that receipt will be able to explain and see the amount paid. That's what will happen. The amount paid will come out. Then how much that is outstanding will come out for this very customer. Now, When the customer comes next time and they want to come and pay any day again, all you need to do is that you don't need to begin to write the invoice again. This invoice is already written. So when the customer comes to pay, you just change over to Layby here and click this F7. Any payment, anybody that is on Layby will appear again. Then you click the payment, the name of the person, you see the amount, 20,000 and 15,000 is remaining because the person already paid 5,000. Then today the person is paying maybe another 5,000. Pay in another 5,000 another date, and today now the person is paying another different payment method, 5,000. Then you pay the receipt of this very one. The invoice of this one will come out again. I think I'm going to try to configure my system so that I'll be it will be coming up as a display so that you can be able to see the printout. Now, the system also saved the second one. Okay. Now, when we next time the person come to buy, remember the invoice will not be here. You have to change this to Layby. Then you click back here. Now this customer paid 10,000. I mean, yeah, 10,000 is already paid and 10,000 is still outstanding. And today the customer is paying a different money. Now, the invoices that is coming out is having the list, the date he paid the first one, the date he paid the second one, and how much he paid, and the payment method the person uses. This is a completely different from deposit. Deposit meaning the customer is keeping the money with you. This one, your product is seen with you. You kept the products aside for the particular customer, whereby you are doing this particular thing. Anytime the person pays the last money, the invoice, this Layby will automatically turn to invoice. But as far as the person has not paid the last money, it remains here. So the money paid in that day is the money that report in the account of that very day, in the payment of that very day. Each day, the amount the person pay, the payments report in the payment of that particular day. So now, today, the person come again, and today is going to pay 6,000. And this 6,000 is using the particular Zenith bank payment. 6,000. Then we're able to print the receipt again. And that receipt is printed out. So next time I will click here. We have 4,000 remaining. Now the person is paying the last invoice. And he decides to pay the last one. The person decides to pay the last one today. That is the last money. The last money is paid. Now, here is no longer here. Today, everything I've turned to invoice. Now, I want to take you to the payment method. Then you will see how the payment is coming in each of the day. I'm not teaching account now, but during the time of I'm going to teach an account, I will be able to teach you the account and how it goes. So this I'm not teaching anything about account now. But I need to bring this page up to be able to explain what I'm trying to explain. So each day the payment happen, it actually takes the name of the staff who sold it. If you're using Retailman, because in Retailman recognizes the name of the staff who make the payment in the latest version. But when you're using a previous version, you need to upgrade to the latest version because the latest version have the names of the staff who made the payment. So, and that is how it's going to report every blessed day. So now the invoice is no longer there. If you want to see your layby, you can as well click cells and come to invoice list report and change this to layby. Now we don't have any layby again, so you cannot see it again. Except you want to see the previous transactions on layby. So there is no more layby again. Nothing is hanging on layby. So if there is anything that's still hanging on layby, we can show you. Now it's now turned to invoice because the person has finished paying. So it's now an invoice. So the latest version of the Retailman will show you all the payment and how all the payment went through and all the payment, how this particular invoice is being paid. It will show you here. But the printout of the receipt that is coming out each time the person make the payment comes out with a list of all the way the person paid all the money is tied up. And your staff, if you permit a staff to be able to handle layby during the configuration, the staff will be able to handle that. So this is about layby, different from deposit. I will be making video about deposit letter and how all of them affect your account, the balance sheet, the trial balance, and profit and loss. Thank you very much. If you have any question more on this, please drop it in the comment section. I will be responding to you. If you have Retailman and you have been using Retailman or any of our softwares and you are not getting everything you need to get, contact us. Check us out on Facebook or Instagram. Any of the channel you chat us up, will respond back to you. Then if you need us to handle anything, we can handle it. And don't forget, when you are buying your license from Ezisolution.com, we will assist you installing it remotely for free. Once you are buying your license from there, except we are sending an engineer to you or a representative within your location, then we will be charging you because the person needs to be paid. So I want you to know, we will work with you. We will make sure that your system, you can't have this software and you're still having challenges. If you have this software and you're having some challenges managing your business, it could be that it's not properly configured. We will configure it and you get everything you need to get. Thank you and you have a great day. Bye.